Welcome back to the channel. Look what I got. The famous case center for the GMW-BZ5000BD. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that when I got this watch, I tried removing the bezel, and I messed up 2 screws because this is super hard to remove. Now, if you're wondering why I got the rubber straps here, I've made a video about that. I'll share at the end of the video, share a playlist link to this watch. But here's the original bracelet, brand new, not a single scratch. Original buttons. I changed the buttons to these aftermarket for the regular B5000, which they still work. Make it look like the titanium version. The straps are also from the B5000. I did a little thing here to make it fit. Now, why? Okay, so these are the original screws. I customized the bezel. Why did I order this? Well, like I said, I customized the bezel. I messed up 2 screws, and I had recreated the screws because nobody sells them, right? Here's some other screws that I also recreated. Basically sanding that. Well, these, I think there's only one here left. These other ones I have to. These are additional screws that still work. If you want to change, they're easy to remove. They're hex key. But there's one of the ones that I made. You can see they are removed from the bottom. So why did I order that case center? Well, I have a feeling that this watch might be discontinued. Why? Well, it's been a few months and they have not released the BX5600 here in the United States. Why? I don't know, right? So this negative LCD is the one that was originally here. I swapped them out. There's a video about that too. If you're thinking that you could swap the positive to negative with the software, it's not happening. It's on the screen like the old screens. It's not done by software. Welcome to go see that video at the end. That way you can see it. Well, I don't think the watch, like the technology, is going to go away. I think this version of black and gold might go away. They're just creating different models. And I tried buying the screws because I wanted the original ones. And I was told that they are not going to sell the screws. The only way I would get new screws was if I bought the whole case center. This thing came out to like $340 plus shipping. Now, I could have bought a used watch for like $600, but I ran the risk of having scratches, right? But I would have had a whole bracelet. I would have had a whole bunch of parts. But I wanted something new to go with the bracelet. And you know me, I can't leave everything stock. I've been looking at this, and I really enjoy this custom watch, and I want to see if this glass fits here. That's what I want to do. If it doesn't, then I'll keep it like this because I enjoy wearing this watch like this because I don't mind if it gets scratched, especially now that I have this, because I know that in the future, if I want to return the watch to factory, I have all the parts here. You see what I mean? As long as that back doesn't get scratched, which I don't think it will, because I take care of the watches. I'm not going to go doing anything crazy. I got the original buttons here, plus this came with buttons, as you can see. Now I got an extra set of buttons. And if you see the video, the screws on this was super, super tight with a ridiculous amount of Loctite. And you can see I scratched it here. That's another reason why I bought the case center. And after doing all that, I found out which screwdriver you really needed. And I've shared this on previous videos, but we're going to share it again. And what you need is a screwdriver that is usually used on Rolex watches. They're called T-type screwdrivers. You see the shape? Now, I've recommended this one in the past, 1.4. This is 1.6 millimeters. Now, I don't know. This happened right now. I don't know if they've been watching my video and how I complain about not being able to remove these screws, because if you go and use this G-Shock as a G-Shock, let's say you go to the beach, right? You are definitely going to get sand in here. Definitely. You're not going to be able to remove that sand just by rinsing, with water. That's not happening. Once sand gets in there, if you see a video when I have this bezel off, there's a lot of crevices in there. Sand is going to get in there. And if you can't remove the bezel, you can't clean the watch. So I don't know if they saw my video, but I was just playing around with this one. And I'm using the 1.6 here. And I just tried it on all 4 screws. I was really afraid to scratch the new case center here, but look. This is the 1.6. Look how easy that turns. Yes, of course I'm using the correct screwdriver now, but that's turning way easier than before. Now I got to switch over to the 1.4 because this one is too thick and it might damage the threads inside. Since the screw is backwards, you have to turn to the right. So now I'm using the thinner one. I'm going to remove one just to see if it does have Loctite, and if it does have Loctite, it's got to be a different Loctite. Because look, that thing's coming out super easy. No Loctite. No Loctite, baby. Look at that. They must have seen my video. I wonder if the new watches are coming out without Loctite. So that means this bezel can be easily removed. Look at that. Now I gotta put this back. So I tried it on all 4 and I was surprised when I saw that they started turning real easy. But the trick is to have the real, the correct screwdriver. Look how easy that's going back in. Bam. I don't want to tighten it too much, but there it is. Should have done that from the beginning, because that screw is not going anywhere. So I don't know why doesn't it have Loctite. Maybe it's because it's a case center. All I know is that I'm very happy that it doesn't have Loctite. That's what I'm telling you right now. The watches that are being sold complete should be like this. That way you could remove the bezel and clean, clean your watch. Because even if you don't go to the beach, even if you use your watch every day, there's about, gunk. It's still gonna get in there, in between there. So you can see on this one, I customized the spacer from a B5000, and I did it red to match the buttons and the links, the end part here of these bracelets. I mean the straps. By the way, these straps are like $15-$20 from Amazon. They're not the real thing. I do have the real ones, but like I mentioned in that previous video, I wanted to have something that I could wear and not worry about getting scratches on the watch. You know what I mean? Being that it's already a little bit damaged, the only thing I need to worry about is the back cover, which as long as I have it on, nothing's gonna happen to it. So now if the bezel gets scratched, I could just sand it and repaint it whatever color I want. It's all nice and good. Got the original bracelet here. It's who knows how much this thing is worth. And of course, this is the only one that comes black. And in the future, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. What I'm going to try is, I'm going to open this up again, remove that glass, which I had this watch taken apart for a long time. Take this one apart and see if it fits here. Now, I don't know if I should do something. If it does fit, I don't know if I should put it on this one and make this one look, because this one has the negative LCD MIP display. I don't know. So which one, if that gold glass fits, that'd be amazing if it does. Hopefully it does, because there's only two models, right? And you can see the original with the negative display has a different glass. It's not like this. This glass was made to mimic the GMW-BZ5000. This one. This watch is on my Etsy store if you're looking for one. By the way, I restored this watch here, and it is the old one with module 1545, by the way. It's not the recent one. One of the old ones. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, keep an eye to see that upcoming modification. That's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Look at what I got the other day. I got a project. I'm working on something, and I need something like this. Look at this used color khaki doodle brown. The the EL light on this one. See how it lights up? This one is a new model, but it has the same module, the old module. Look, got the US flag on it. When you light it up, I think they kind of messed up with the combination here. I bought this one because I want that gold button. But they have chrome plated faceplate, gold button, chrome buttons here, and a bronze buckle. I mean, why not go gold buttons and a gold buckle, right? And a gold faceplate, like this one. You know what I mean? This one is used. expect to see this one in the future. You see this one has the gold buckle, gold buttons. This one is due for a nice maintenance. So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Peace out.